Hello, everybody. You are watching correctly. We are going to finish Sakura Agent. Finally! I will not stop playing until I have finished this visual novel. And since I got a new laptop and my saves are corrupted on my old computer, I had to watch my last video that I made and see where I left off. Let me just scoot to the center. There we go. I doubt very highly that I'm going to be doing the voices correctly because I've been really sick lately and my voice has been getting thrashed from all the coughing that I've been doing. I'm in recovery mode, so that's a good thing. So we're just going to get right back into the game. This is where I left off. Okay, the music got loud. I wish the voice volume was actually working in the game, because I really don't want to do their voices. But what did happen last time, guys? We basically were pretty much almost kidnapped, and we had to jump through a portal to save our ass. So the corrupt company is after us, and now Masumi is here, waiting for us and looking all nervous and kawaii as all can be. Akira! Masumi? I groggily look around me to see that I am in a quiet suburb somewhere in town.
What are you doing here? You were passed out on the ground.
I don't know. I was attacked. I reached back. The dart in my shoulder was still embedded there. I'm glad I wasn't resting on that.
Where's Kimiko? Is she okay?
I don't know where she is. That breach. It was real, wasn't it? How else did I end up here if it wasn't? We need to get to HQ and get some help.
Who attacked you, Akira?
I don't know. They wanted to take me alive. I still can't move very well. They must have used something really strong on me. Masumi, go get help!
I'm not leaving you here, Akira.
Okay, I'm done trying to do the voices. That hurts. She picks me up and hoists me over her shoulder. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here. We need to get somewhere safe. Not to the apartment. It's not safe there right now. HQ. We can contact help at HQ.
Okay, I'll get you there.
I might edit my pitch in post just to make it a little bit more
feminine.
I tried and I failed. Wait, what does that say? Masumi's obviously shaking, but she's doing her best to hold herself together. You're doing good, rookie. You're doing real good.
Stop acting as if you're dying. You're making me really scared.
Sorry. This tranquilizer should wear off quickly enough. There's not a lot I could do until then.
Don't say you're sorry. We'll be fine. Just stay awake.
I could do that much. I'm going to have such a huge headache when this is over. How did you find me anyway? I saw this breach happening right before my eyes. It was the only way home. I was on the way home when I went to have a look. You were lying on the ground. You really scared me, Akira. I was worried that you weren't going to open your eyes. That was weird. Sorry guys, I'm real gross. I'm tougher than that, rookie. One little dart isn't going to keep me down forever. I tried to smile at her, but my face feels numb. Her face softens when she sees it. Oh, the music cue was like right on point with that smile. I hear her try to stifle a laugh. Does it really look that bad?
It's really funny.
Oh my god, the smug on that face! One half of your face smiled and the other half didn't. Alright. Come on, let's get a move on to HQ. So basically, it's my face had a stroke. Right. Masumi begins sprinting, carrying me along the way. She just hoists me up on her shoulder and goes, We managed to reach HQ. There's only cleanup crews here, but they managed to contact some higher ranks. Masumi and I just sitting on the hall waiting for someone to turn up. So, who were they? I don't know. They were wearing some body armor that I've never seen before. Whoever they are not from the agency. Oh, so they aren't. What if they're traitors? Either that or a rogue organization. They wanted to take me alive, so they must have had some value to them. Whatever could they want with me? Well, you're probably figuring out the truth behind the breaches, and I don't want you to figure that out. I only possess an extremely average rank in the agency. Whatever value I would have as a hostage wouldn't be worth that much. I doubt the agency would go out of their way to save my skin either. Does this mean they have Kimiko? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. In the midst of all of this, I had forgotten about Kimiko, and my blood freezes as I think about it. When did you last see her, Masumi? This morning, before I went back home. She said she was going to go on patrol. By herself? Now that's weird. As then we see a familiar face. One of the board members. Oh, good. One of the board members. Hello, Akira! How are you doing? I could be worse. Always trying to act tough. Just cut to the point. What are you doing here? Well, it seems that we were contacted by a group which attempted to capture you. I do not want to get the other board members involved, as this is a rather delicate matter for me. Care to explain? Well, it seems they have a hostage too. A hostage? Don't tell me. Yes, it's Kimiko. The exact details of the situation aren't known, but they have confirmed that they have Kimiko hostage. Since she is my daughter, your daughter? Ooh, the plot thickens. I'd like to see it pop up, dearest. I can't help but feel a bit personally involved. I'm butchering this accent, but I'm sticking with it. She's earned everything she has, though don't think I've been paying favorites. Okay, that's not important right now. Do we know where they're holding her? I'm afraid all they've done is arrange for a meeting. It looks as though Kimiko is not going to be present for it either. There must be something we can do. Well, yes, there is something that one of you can do. His gaze settles on me. Do you know why you haven't been removed from the agency yet? Do explain. It's because you actually possess an unusual power. The potential was found in you a very long time ago, but you seem to have the ability to control breaches. Oh! Assigning my own daughter to keep an eye on you seemed like a risky move, especially given your personality. But there is no one else I can trust other than her. Have you noticed any further development with these powers? What if I have? He just shakes his head. Now really isn't the time to be vague with me, Akira. If your ability works the way we think it might, you will be able to reach Kimiko. Alright, I think I'm beginning to control it, yes. That's why they were targeting me, weren't they? You would be right about that. Your ability to control the foundation of an entirely new branch of science. So the agency has deemed you an asset that is far too valuable to lose. That's all starting to make sense now. The reason why they were tolerating me up till now was because I was too valuable to let go. And whoever this other group is, they seem to know that too. Of course, this other group seems to be aware of this, so that means that there is a traitor amongst the board members. That is also why I had decided to contact you personally. I understand. What can we do to find out where Kimiko is being held? There's nothing you can do but wait. Is that really all I can do? Until then, you should go get some rest. The housing facilities are all still available, so you can remain somewhere safe until the time being. Kimiko looks completely dejected by the news. Well, I can't linger for much longer, so please stay around.
I will inform you more about the situation as it develops.
You don't sound very concerned that your daughter has gone missing there, Mr. Board Member. And you don't even have a first name. I doubt you're actually her father. He walks off, leaving Masumi and I behind. Any trace of numbness in my body has completely disappeared. There's only a smoldering frustration left over.
My blood is boiling.
I refuse to accept that. There's no way in hell that I'm just going to stand by and do nothing.
Kimiko, I want to save you.
It's then that we notice something opening beside us. It's a breach, and it's so clear. But what did you do that, Akira? Perhaps I did. Looking into it, I make something. It's only big enough for a single person to fit through it. Well, have Masumi go through it, and then you go through it. Don't do anything. It might go away. I don't think I can do that, Masumi.
Wait, Akira. Think about this first. Don't do anything reckless.
Without hesitating, I jump into it.
Akira!
Don't worry, I'll be back later. I'm a fool for jumping into somewhere unknown, but somehow I feel like it's going to take me somewhere I want to go. Yeah, 'cause plot convenience! On the other side, I appear to be in a gym, of all places. Why a gym? Wait, who is that? Kimiko? Of course! Oh, I gotta move my camera over here so you guys can see it.
And God damn it, I gotta recenter myself again.
Oh boy! Yeah, get a look at that. That's nice. Okay, back over here. Kimiko? Looking at her, she's been completely bound with ropes. Yeah, I could see that. Why do they always have to put the ropes around the cleavage area? They can't just tie it around the waist and keep the arms bound. No, they gotta go around the neck and through the, actually through the cleavage. And not wearing much. And yeah, of course, they have to do that as well. Akira? How did you get here? I'll explain later. What is this place? I've been hiding here. I was going to make a run for it. This base is like a city in itself. There's so many different rooms. You were going to make a run for it looking like that? Not much else I could do. There's something weird about these ropes. I can't conjure anything while they're binding me. And of course, they are magical ropes because anime. The fiber of the ropes do look different. Interesting. Interesting knot they've tied you up with. Yes! Yes! Very, very interesting knot! Kimiko just looks embarrassed. Yeah, that would be an embarrassing situation to be found in. Having you see me like this, it's embarrassing. It made my clothes... Of course! Oh wait, since you made your clothes with your ability. Okay. A good thing you didn't make your underwear with your ability, because I wouldn't be able to show this on YouTube without censorship! She squirms, trying to wriggle out of the ropes. Don't worry, I'll get you out of those ropes soon. I just have to work out how the knot works. Bit by bit, I managed to untie it. So your hands were around that general area? Nice. Why would they tie you up like this? They seem to like it. I can only shake my head. In agreement! Whoever these guys are, they're going to pay when I'm done here because they stole my idea. There's not a lot you can do alone. I don't want to admit it, but she's right. Against an entire base of enemy, one pistol isn't going to cut it. What I need is to get out of here and call for reinforcements. At the very least, I'll be able to free her. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here. Somehow. Just untie my hands and we'll be fine. Somehow, I can't help but enjoy this for a brief moment. The way those ropes make her chest stick out is really nice. Akira. And it's not often I see Kimiko only in her lingerie. It's not my fault if I can enjoy the best of a bad situation, right?
But why are you looking at me like that, Akira?
Because Akira is a monster.
This is so embarrassing.
You weren't so embarrassed when you were on stage the other night.
Let's forget about that, okay?
Right, I should hurry up too. Who knows when those guys will come back here looking for you.
They shouldn't. They've already checked this room.
Right. Maybe I'll just take my time in. Let's see what happens. Now that I'm out of that rope, I can conjure you a weapon. A hand cannon forms in one of my hands. Is it an actual cannon or is it just a pistol? Thanks. I can't help but take a moment to look a bit more clearly at her. Looking at something? Oh yeah. Sorry, can't help myself sometimes. Let me take that temptation away. Her ability quickly formed a new set of clothes for her. Now, as for my weapon, it is then I see the outline of something massive forming in her hands. It looks like a mounted machine gun that's altogether something far more monstrous. Kimiko, is that really necessary? What's the matter? I want to see this gun that she has conjured.
I happen to be feeling a bit frustrated, so I want to cause a little havoc before I have to leave.
What were you doing here, anyway?
I was going to meet with an information broker, but apparently it was a trap. Whoever these people are, they know about my actual identity.
And the fact that your father's a board member?
How do you know that?
He told me about it himself.
He actually went to meet you?
Oh my god, she looks freaked out. She's like, oh god, you met my father. I'm sorry. Yeah, we can talk about that later. If you want to cause some havoc, I won't try to stop you. As then we hear boots going up the hall. Oh! Let me turn that up. Oh, I love some good rock music. Oh, and it's got a weird little, what's it called? Oh, and it's a synthesizer, but it sounds like the one thing in that Beach Boy song. Oh, I can't remember. Theremin! That's what it was. Another squad of those heavily armored men appear to be here.
Time for a little venting. I'm going to mess these guys up.
Yes, I'm making a strong attempt not to curse anymore, even though I just recorded Subnautica and I pretty much spent the entire episode just screaming my head off and yelling off curse words left and right. That'll be probably posted like right after this video. Kimiko opens fire. Massive bullets begin to launch out of the barrel of her weapon. They practically explode when they hit their target, showering the squad with some sort of spray. So, are they napalm bullets? The movements of the squad seem to slow to a standstill. As it turns out, another part of my ability is to create substances which can transform. So these bullets are filled with a substance like concrete, except it hardens much faster. None of them can move now. They've been completely trapped by Kimiko's weapon. However, it only transforms if I will it to. So this is perfectly fine for getting through security doors too. She turns to our right and begins to open fire. You know, that opens up an interesting question. Like, at an airport, since she could conjure weapons, does her body just like constantly set off metal detectors? That's an interesting thought. The music was getting a little overbearing in my ears. Blasting a clean hole through it, she beckons me to follow her. Come on, we gotta find a way out. While I would suggest using my power to get out of here, I don't know if I can control it well enough to get us through. Not to mention that I can't control it manually either. Do you have any idea how we can get out of here? There's no windows, so this is an underground facility. There's only one solution. It's to go up. She begins to form something else. Her control over her power is finer than I've ever seen it before. It looks to be akin to a mining machine with a gigantic drill in front of it. Are we gonna go Gurren Lagann? and just drill towards the heavens. I love that anime, guys. I don't feel like running through this whole facility looking for the right elevator shaft, so why don't we take a far less subtle way out of here? Okay. She's kind of scary when she wants to be. Both of us step inside and can hear the sound of mechanical gears turning. This thing's gonna plow right through the wall. This will be a bumpy ride, to say the least. Itchy nose, itchy nose, itchy nose. Cut that out. After a really long time, I can't read. Ugh. After a really long time, we emerge on the surface somewhere near the neighborhoods. Kimiko looks exhausted. That took a lot of energy, but we did it, and you're back in your lingerie. What? Your clothes disappeared again. She looks down at herself. I really did use up too much energy. I give her my suit jacket. Oh, what a gentleman. There, we better get out of here. Can you walk? Well enough. Akira, how did you find me? You just appeared out of thin air. That's just really odd. I have a power, Kimiko. I was thinking about you, and all I wanted to do was save you, and then a breach opened. A breach? What do you mean by a breach? Somehow I opened a breach, which took me straight to you. I don't know how to control it yet, but apparently I'm one of the most valuable assets the agency has. I just shrug. I'm just glad I was able to do something for a change, instead of waiting for someone else to fix it. You never just stood idly by, Akira. No matter what the situation was, you never backed down. That's why I love you. Oh, she said the L word. Sorry, I just said something embarrassing, didn't I? You don't need to be embarrassed about it. Nah, it was really cute. Don't call me cute, but you are very cute. We need to get going now. I completely agree. We begin to sprint off together. Hopefully, we'll make it somewhere safe and in one piece. At least now we know where their bases of operations are now. We ended up back at the apartment for the time being. Masumi was waiting for us. You came back! Don't scare me like that, Akira! Her eyes look like they're a bit red. She been smoking that herb. Am I cutting off part of the screen? I'm good. Sorry. Kimiko appears from behind. Kimiko, you're okay! Thanks to Akira, yes. All of us look around at each other. So, what's this about Akira's powers? I could control breaches, or something. It all makes sense now. You're the key to this theoretical new technology, then. It's through you that they're going to gain access to multiple different realities, Akira. That's not a good thing. If I could pop up literally anywhere, then what implication would it have to have in it? I am sorry, if I could pop up literally anywhere I like, then what implications would it have if an entire organization could do the same thing? Well, let's just look back and forth at each other. Not to mention that I could theoretically go to an infinite number of parallel worlds. Don't even think about it. You're not going anywhere without us. I wasn't thinking of it, I swear. What about those two girls you supposedly saw on the other side? They were taken away anyway. Somehow I get the feeling that they would take a hell of a lot of management. So I'm staying right here. Yeah, the two girls that I call Chocola and Vanilla because they have black hair and white hair. Yeah, they are taken by Cashew, so maybe we'll go exploring once I can control my power better. No, not even then. I just shrug. You're staying right here, where I can keep an eye on you. Kasumi actually seems angry with me. Okay, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But we need to talk about what's going to happen from here. What do we do now? For now, we need to get somewhere safe. It's obvious we can't stay here. Kimiko looks around at all the damaged furniture in the room. Back to HQ, I suppose. Stop making noise! Or what's left of it.
We ended up being called to a secret meeting with Kimiko's father. Now then! You're saying that the enemy base of operations is in the neighborhoods adjacent to the city. That's right. They have probably abandoned it by now. Still, this does prove that there's another group working against this agency in the city. I'm just glad you're safe, Kimiko. To think that Akira's ability would enable him to find... I am sorry. To think that Akira's ability would enable him to find you too. I really didn't know what to expect. Despite everything, I have no control over this ability. It could happen at any given moment, not to mention something on the other side could come through my breaches too. In short, I don't want to use my ability again until I learn how to control it. I take it that there will be no protest from the board about this. Not at all! We don't know what you could do with such a skill yet. But I hope you understand why I treated you with such scrutiny now, Akira. Yeah, I get it. However, this does not mean I will tolerate your antics. As a member of the agency, you're expected to conduct yourself with dignity. If you cannot do that, then I will have to come to an arrangement with far less freedom. Kimiko just flashes her father a look. You aren't going to do anything to the man I love. An awkward silence falls over the entire room. Kimiko? Did I hear you correctly? Maybe my hearing aid is playing up again. I said you're not going to do anything to the man I love. He begins to sweat. You cannot be serious, Kimiko! Of all the people in the world, you fell in love with this man! I can't help but feel a little ticked off about the way he said this man. I'm being completely serious with you. Akira is the only one I love. Kimiko, you cannot be in love with this man! Anyone but him! Sorry, father, but I have made my decision. I wish to stay by his side no matter what happens. The father just over in the corner crying. He's like, oh no, my daughter! She married a pervert! Or no, she's in love with a pervert. We haven't been married yet. He seems far too shocked to get angry or do anything. Akira? Do you have similar feelings for Kimiko? It's my turn to be under the spotlight, it seems. Masumi, in particular, is looking me dead in the eye. Yeah, I do. There's no way I could just dance around this one. Stop! Might as well take the hit I'm supposed to. Akira, what about us? What are you talking about? We're close too! Close in that way! This whole situation is just getting worse and worse as the time passes on. The board member, no longer looking like an agency member and more of a concerned father, clears his throat. Sorry, but we are really getting off track. It seems that there are some personal matters which need to be settled amongst the three of you. We will inform you if any of your talents will be required when dealing with the traitors amongst us. Until then, you're all on extended leave. Get the hell out of my sight. So please, settle these matters elsewhere. You will have plenty of time to do so. All of us look at each other. Okay. Good. Well, that was an awkward situation. Let's save. How much is left in this game? Akira, you didn't say anything about what you had between Kimiko. Yeah, you're right. I kept both of you in the dark, and to be honest, it was really a disservice to you both. If you want to be reassigned or whatever, I have no protest. If you just told me, I would have been fine with it. What are you talking about? Polygamy hasn't been practiced in this country for centuries, and you're suddenly okay with that? If being in love with Akira means also makes Kimiko happy, then I want that to be something we can both enjoy. Oh, Masumi! You're pretty good. I'm just mad that Akira didn't say something sooner?
I think that you're missing the point completely. I was here first, and I'm also annoyed that Akira didn't mention this to me either. I don't want to share him.
Aw, come on! Do you want to fight him or something? Do we fight for him or something?
Whoa, let's not go that far. This is rather delicate. If I say one wrong thing, this could blow up in my face pretty quickly. There might not even be an HQ left, and it's two of them that are fighting each other.
I think that fighting each other would be a pointless exercise. That doesn't prove who's really right or wrong. Let's not escalate things here. If that's what you want, but how are we going to solve this? If both of us... No, I don't even want to think about committing polygamy. It's illegal.
I'm just saying the only thing that's illegal is marrying more than one person. Relationships with multiple partners aren't outlawed.
You don't seem to get it, Akira.
Akira is trying to be the voice of reason in this whole situation. Sorry, on these longer Let's Plays, I gotta keep hydrated.
Marriage is something that I'm very much planning for in the future. I'm okay with not getting married. It's just a silly formality. Stop trying to sell this ridiculous idea to me. He's mine, end of story. I'm not going to accept that. I love him just as much as you do, if not more.
Masupi stamps her It causes a small crack in the ground. Oh dear.
Kimiko seems to sigh. Well, what do you think, Akira?
What do I think?
About what Masumi is proposing.
She's really putting me on the spot here. Well, I don't want to end up with an all-out brawl here. That's not what I asked. What do you think of this? Can't you let a guy dance around the issue a little bit? Can you? But she does have a point. This is something which we have to deal with now. Listen, I don't really want to disregard either of your feelings. If it would make both of you happy, then I go along with no regret.
But would it make you happy, Akira? I don't want to cause you trouble. What's important is that you do what makes you happy too.
Right. Sometimes the grammar in this game is a little borky, and it throws me off. Well, honestly, it honestly wouldn't make me unhappy. I do like both of you, and we could just see what happens later. Why don't we try this at least? If neither of you ending up liking it, then we can work something else out. Does that sound fair?
I suppose there's nothing wrong with trying it. I have no problem with it either.
Very well.
But do not think I will give up on marrying you, Akira.
I don't know if I would make a good husband, but okay.
I would make a great husband. Marry me now.
I'll whip you into shape. Don't worry about a thing.
I don't know about the whipping, but I wouldn't be against it.
If my wife looks like either of these two, she could smack me, and I really couldn't care less. It feels like I've gotten myself involved with something very dangerous. Oh well, it can't be any worse than dealing with interdimensional monsters, right? So basically, what Kimiko is saying is that she wants to marry me, and Masumi's like, you can marry Kimiko, I'll just be the girl on the side. I'll get in on that action. I just hope this isn't the start of far worse things. Her father is going to come down like a falling anvil. I just know it. As for Masumi's parents, who even knows what their deal would be? Dots. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. This is gonna be like a cut in the video, but I will be back to finish this game up. So this isn't the end of the video. Don't be clicking on the next video yet. I'm just taking a little break to rest my vocal cords because I feel my voice starting to slip a little bit. That's not gonna be pretty for anybody. So cut back. All right. Despite everything, we decided to head back to the apartment. With all three of us here, we should be relatively safe. Even though we're on holidays, we can't really relax yet. We don't know that if the other group is going to try and take advantage of any of us hostage. Yeah. You know, after all the tension of the last few days, why don't we play a game of poker? Poker? Why poker? I just thought it would be fun. And I happen to have a deck of cards right here, and even if she did it, she could probably materialize them out of thin air. If we're playing poker, what are we betting? Do we have to bet something? Oh, I see where this is going. Not necessarily. Sounds like it would be fun, though. Why don't we play strip poker then? I knew it, Akira! You weren't gonna let me down. Oh. Strip poker? Hey, I was only joking. I doubt that. What do you do in strip poker? You're actually interested? Well, every time you lose a round, you remove a piece of clothing. Whoever has the most clothes in the end is the winner. That sounds like fun. You actually want to do that? Yep, it would be great for relaxing. Oh, I'm assuming you're such a freaking airhead. Kimiko seems to accept it reluctantly. Fine. Oh god, YouTube! YouTube! Let's get ready then. Oh hey! You guys are looking sassy. We all gather in the living room. I wish we could actually play like poker with cards and not have it be a simulated game where Akira pretty much will win. So you know how to play poker, right, Masumi? Don't worry, I know how. And obviously Kimiko knows how to play. I deal the cards. Feel free to look at your hand. All of us look. Masumi's face lights up immediately. She obviously doesn't have much of a poker face. Kimiko doesn't change her expression. Looking at my hand, 3 threes, 1 6, and a 7. We all look around nervously at each other. I don't have a particularly strong hand. Oh, you got 3 of a kind. What should I do? Ooh! Choices! I've got 3 of a kind. Let's call. Okay, I'm going back. Call. No, fold. Let's see what happens if I actually call. Do I have to... Okay, either way, they say I don't have to remove clothes. Damn it! Let's deal the next hand. Kimiko deals this time. Looking at my hand, I see 4 of a kind. Looking at the other 2, they don't seem to be giving anything away. I'll call. We all reveal our hands. 4 of a kind. Kimiko has a straight. Oh, you got me. Time to remove that blouse, then. Fine. Okay. She's rearranging her blouse into her lingerie top. You've taken the first hit, Kimiko. Next hand. As I deal the cards, Kimiko makes a nervous look, while Masumi looks confident, and my own hand is a full house. I am calling. Call. Fold. Call. Masumi reveals a 2 pair. So then I reveal my hand. Oh, I was hoping it'd trick you. Masumi's a bit more cunning than she seems. Time to remove something. Yeah, she's not really that much different. You can always see that. The first thing she removes is her jacket. I'm making some progress. We'll have to see if I can get both of them. Next hand then, Kimiko deals this time. They're keeping their poker faces this time. I can't get a good read on them. My hand is a hard card. There's no way I'm going to beat anyone with this. Fuck it, I'm calling. Call. Fold. No, okay, yeah, sorry. Fold! Sorry guys, I'm cheating, but we're doing it this way. If I could convince him to play, then it's a sure. Wait, what is it? Next hand is dealt. They have their poker faces again. And I have a royal flush. If I can convince them to play, this is a sure win for me. Pretend to be worried. Before I call, I decide to wear a slightly worried look on my face. The other two immediately pick up on it. They don't give away their thoughts, however. There's no way I'm not going to call when I have the strongest hand in the game. Let's go. Call. Fold. Also fold. Just play it cool, okay. I do not react to my hand at all. The other two also give nothing away. There's no way I'm going to call. Not going to call. I have the strongest hand in the game. Let's go. Call. Okay, now they're both calling. Reveals 4 of a kind. She straight flush. Aw, I'm sure I would win that. Not this time. And what about you, Akira? I reveal my hand, and to their combined shock, a royal flush. Oh boy. Not what I expected at all. Come on. Time to strip. Oh god, you too! You too! Okay then, you got me. I think that's enough for tonight. Yeah, or else YouTubers gotta be knocking at my door. It's getting late, you know. That's a fair point. Given everything that's happened today, I just want to go to bed. Okay, we'll have to do this again sometime. Now that would be a lot of fun. Last night's poker game was fun, and no one attacked us during the night. However, I'm dealing with far worse problem than that this morning. I want to cook breakfast for him. I'm afraid that I already beat you to it. Oh god, they're starting to fight over me already. Kimiko has gone to extreme lengths this time. You didn't have to cook me a feast. I didn't have to do it, but I chose to anyway. So please eat to your heart's content, Akira. It seems she has gotten even more serious with making me her husband after what happened yesterday. However, I cannot shake off the intense pressure I'm getting from Masumi too. Okay, I gotta... It's a little aggressive there. Let me cook you something too. I've been practicing controlling my strength, so I should be able to hold a frying pan. Have you ever cooked anything before? No, but I can do it. Look, you don't have to force yourself to, but I want to. Damn it, now I'm looking like the bad guy. I just realized that I'm cutting off Kimiko's face. Is that better? Is that better? I'm cutting off my camera a little bit, but I'm sure you guys don't care. Sure, give it a try. You had better hurry up, however. Akira might not have any room left for your food after he's done with my cooking. I'll show you. Masumi wanders over to the stove. No, I'm not going to stand around and wait for this disaster to happen. Why don't you let me help you, Masumi? No, I can do it. I just need to work it out, that's all. She seems to be sweating bullets from where I'm standing. You turn the stove on first. She's petrified, though. I knew I should have let my parents do all the... I knew I shouldn't have let my parents do all the cooking. You're as old as I am, and you still don't know how to cook? Don't judge me! I bet you don't know how to do laundry either. Or how to iron a shirt. I can sew. Masumi is getting really huffy now. I'll show you, Kimiko. If that's her huffy face, please keep your huffy face. I want to see more of your huffy face. She turns on the stove. Next, we should put in the food. Aren't you forgetting a step? And you didn't actually get the stove to light up. Oh no! She turns off the gas. Whew. She's really determined to do it. And I really don't want to see the end result. Let's try that again. She manages to get the stove to light up again. And then the frying pan. She puts it in place. Now the food. She begins tapping her finger on her chin. Right, I remember now. You need oil so the food won't stick. She runs over to the cupboard. Where's the oil? She begins to search high and low for it. I can't find it. There's too much stuff in here. Third shelf on the left. She has a look on her face as she's climbed Mount Everest when she finds the bottle of canola oil. She's like, yes, I found it! I did it! I I just need to be careful not to break the bottle. Kimiko seems bemused by the whole spectacle. Now we need to pour it in. She starts pouring the oil into the frying pan. A bit too much of it, in fact. Then we put the food in. She's slowly gaining confidence. When she puts the bacon in, she seems to be beaming with pride. This will be the best tasting bacon there ever was. But to her dismay, the bacon gets completely submerged in the oil. Oh no, I used too much. Rather than becoming crispy, what she ends up with is something akin to boiled bacon. I don't know, would that be good? Although she looks dejected, she ends up putting it on a plate. I'll eat it myself. Don't forget to turn the stove off. Oh, I completely forgot. This girl really hasn't been in the kitchen before. I guess it isn't exactly uncommon for people who stay too long at home. She quickly turns it off. See, I'm pretty handy in a kitchen. I can't call myself a gourmet, but I can at least cook. But she uses too much force on the dial, making it snap off. Oh no, okay. I guess I can't cook then. I look at the plate of soggy, oil-soaked bacon. Taking my knife and fork, I begin to dig into it. What are you doing, Akira? That isn't edible in the slightest. It's not the first time I've been served something like this for breakfast. Masumi's eyes light up as she watches me try my best to force the food down. Akira! She's practically glowing with admiration as she watches me. Somehow I managed to get the bacon down. Let's just hope that it wasn't raw. Next time, don't use so much oil. Okay, I'll do my best.
And then I'll have to do something to get that dial replaced. Okay, I need to fix my seating. Alright.
Woo! Oh god, who keeps messaging me?
Masumi seems rather embarrassed about damaging my stove. Oh, come on, stop.
We're currently in a clothing store looking for new jackets for me.
What about this one? Ooh, they're shopping for me?
Nah, not my style. Kimiko sighs and puts it back. We've been here for 20 minutes. I'm going to wait out front for you.
I'm going to wait out the front for you. That makes a lot of sense.
Until you pick something, we aren't leaving. I just shrug. If that's how it's going to be, of course that's how it's going to be. Look how dirty your clothes are. All battered and torn and ripped. You seriously need to buy something new. Masumi just stays quiet. Yeah, because she's not torn or ripped or battered clothing at all. Alright. Kimiko practically storms off, leaving Masumi and I alone.
Hey, Akira! We're alone now.
I'm sorry. What's up, rookie? Can you call me by my name, please? I don't like being called rookie. And if that's what you want, sure. Did you need something? Well, she seems really nervous for some reason. What is it? I'm really sorry about the stove. You shouldn't worry about it. We can get some home renovations from the agency and have a brand new stove. Wouldn't that be great? No, I want to make it up to you myself. In a way that only I can. What do you mean? I notice her hand slipping beneath the waist of her jean.
Okay.
Like that! No, don't be ridiculous. We aren't going to do something like that in a store. Especially with Kimiko waiting outside. Right.
Did she want to jump my bones right then and there?
I'm sorry, Akira.
It's fine. We've got dressing rooms in the back, says the store clerk.
We could do that another time, though.
I slip my hand around her waist and try to pull her closer to me, only to find that I'm unable to move her.
Right, I forgot. You're way too strong for something like that. Never mind, Akira. Yeah, let's go get a new suit. Good idea. It took you too long enough. How is it that you've managed to take so long just to find a suit, Akira?
It's just how I am, though. There's nothing suspicious going on between me and Masumi here. Just look the other way here, Kimiko.
Have I ever been any different? Not really, no. I take my time when choosing new clothes, too. So it's perfectly okay. Kimiko just gives her a funny look. What? I do? That's why I don't have any new clothes. I like these ones far too much to give them up. You're a big bully, Kimiko. Bully? I am not.
You're kind of a bully, it's true.
You too, Akira? See, you're a bully. Akira agrees too. Kimiko just shakes her head. I swear. It's not unreasonable to expect Akira to actually maintain a semblance of human decency. He's running around in rags. It's hardly that's hardly suitable for an agent. There's nothing wrong with old clothes, but there is. The two of them continue to argue. It's then that I have the strange feeling go up my spine.
You too.
Can you feel something?
What do you mean?
Is there something wrong, Akira? I can't quite explain it. You know that feeling you get when it feels like a storm is about to hit? It's kind of like that.
That can't possibly be any good.
It's then that I feel the ground underneath us rumbling.
Get off the street!
I usher both of them away. When we look up, my breath escapes my lips.
Ah!
Oh no, more tentacle thingies. A gigantic black disc hangs over the sky. It's like it's swallowing the entire sky, and we're looking into some sort of bottomless black hole. Everyone is panicking, unsure of how to react to what they are seeing.
It's an incursion!
And it's the biggest one I've ever seen. It's going to be a complete riot over here unless someone takes control. I run towards a car before Masumi and Kimiko stop me. What are you doing, Akira? Get back here! All the confused bystanders just look at me. Listen to me, all of you. Something really bad is about to happen. I obviously can't expect you to remain calm in this situation, but you need to listen to me. Everyone needs to get inside right now. Barricade the entrances and do not come out until the darkness in the sky is gone. And if you stay out here, you could be hurt or worse. This is going to sound weird, but my day job is taking care of problems like these. My two partners here are going to handle things out here. Any questions? All of them remain silent and they continue to look at me. Good. Find somewhere to take shelter. This doesn't look like it's going to be over in a short amount of time. While they aren't exactly not panicking, it seems to have calmed them down a little bit. People are quickly getting off the streets, abandoning their cars, and taking shelter from the coming storm. I jump down from the car and head back to the other two.
That was surprisingly level-headed thing of you to do, Akira.
That was so cool.
Thanks, you too.
But by the looks of things, this breach is going to have something really big come out of it. Yes, I believe we are witnessing what they call the largest scale breach ever known in history. To top it off, it is so big there's no possible way that we could hide the existence of these breaches from the public. So maybe it will end up like my town then. Not necessarily a good thing, but the whole point of the agency is to make sure that these people could be safe to live normally. She just looks up at the gigantic black hole above us. I guess this is the end of working from the shadows. That's fine by me, but let me show you how we did it in my town. I can't wait to stomp me some gremlins and space squids. Entanglers! Space squids! Masumi stomps her foot on the ground, making the earth underneath of us shake. Save your energy for the breach, because it looks like the storm is coming. It's then that we see thousands, probably tens of thousands of tiny black dots in the sky, raining down like drops of water. But I know it's no summer rain. It's a rain of destruction. Creatures I cannot begin to describe are falling out of the sky, landing over the sea. I'm pretty sure I can describe them. I had a screenshot of it. They're big purple tentacle thingies.
Well then, looks like we have a job to do. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Both of them nod. I can already see an elaborate-looking rifle forming in Kimiko's hand. More than ready.
Let's destroy some invaders. Space invaders!
Masumi shows off a few martial arts moves. I've been practicing for something like this. I'm keen to show you what I can do, Akira.
Good.
I look down at my pistol.
Well, this is all I got. Kimiko, can you get me a weapon?
Might as well make it work. I don't want to make Kimiko use any more energy than she has to. Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. So, at the epicenter of this event appears to be a couple blocks away. We should head there and investigate. Yeah, why does she have her clothes being made out of her ability? Because When she runs out of her ability, she just strips down to being in just her underwear, which is kind of stupid. Sounds good to me. Masumi eagerly begins running ahead. Vast hordes of enemies appear before us, far more numerous than I have ever seen before. But with no fear or hesitation, Masumi dives head first into them. A loud boom of her blow as it collides with the enemy's lines echo through the whole area. One punch! Kimiko starts firing, but to my surprise, she's firing in the air. When her projectiles explode, I begin to understand what she's doing. You made a flat cannon. Yep, I'll deal with them in the air. Masumi will deal with them on the ground. I'll get whatever's left. Sure enough, Kimiko is destroying those things before they even have a chance to touch the ground. If you do manage to get past her, Masumi obliterates them with their bare hands. I'm firing where I can, doing my best to help mop up whatever's left of these creatures. But despite our efforts, we seem to be losing ground. The sheer amount of these things coming out of the breach are overwhelming us bit by bit. Hey, no fair, you guys keep getting reinforcements. It's then that she stomps on the ground, seemingly as hard as she can. Anything caught in the blast radius of her stomp is flung aside like rag dolls. The way is clear for now. We need to punch through their ranks. Are you crazy, Akira? There's no way we could do that. Their ranks are already closing again, the gap which Masumi made growing smaller and smaller. Masumi, keep their ranks open. Got it! Now look back at Kimiko. Trust me on this. Okay. She smiles at me. We rush through, and we continue to assess the situation. It's not closing. Whatever this breach is, it's not closing. And there's already way too many of them for the agency to handle. We need another solution. Fast. Damn it! Wait, look at the sky! We continue to run. We see something pouring from below. Some sort of energy is rushing towards the sky. That's at the epicenter of the breach. What is happening? We need to get there right away. I know! If I were to take a guess, this is where the breach started by... This breach was started by someone else. There's someone like me? And whatever it is, whatever is there is holding it open. Come on then, before we can get any further, a massive creature blocks our way. It appears to be a much larger, much angrier version of that gorilla wolf thing that we had seen in HQ. Their ranks quickly circle around us. We can take it down. Just buy me some time. Leave it to me, Kimiko. Masumi steps in front of us. The beast lets out a growl at her, and claws gleaming like obsidian. It takes one step to the side, crushing an entire group of hapless invaders. Masumi begins to step to the side too. The two of them circle each other. Whatever this thing is, it's far smarter than the countless gremlins that entangle surrounding us. It's smarter than the average bear wolf! It's sizing Masumi up. It can only stand and wait for Kimiko to finish conjuring whatever weapon she has on mind. The beast swipes one massive hand at Masumi. She manages to stop it and dead in its tracks with a well-aimed punch. However, she definitely isn't overwhelming when it comes to strength. So she's not overwhelming as Bearwolf. It's a bear pig! She seems to only barely able to hold it back. Man, my nose is just killing me today, guys. Someone with strength like my own. Amazing! She begins to push back as hard as she can against its paw, the ground underneath her cracking from her efforts. It's then that it steps back and swipes the other hand at her. She slams both palms into it, the force being enough to make it stagger slightly. They begin to trade blows, the sheer force of their attacks sending nearby invaders flying, but Masumi doesn't give any ground. I hope you're going to have a weapon ready soon, Kimiko. She actually looks like she's getting tired. Don't worry, I need to concentrate. This guy's really strong! It's then that one of its blows makes Masumi stagger. What? She doesn't recover in time for the next blow. Stop messaging me!
You know what? I'm gonna make it where you can't bug me anymore. I told you, I'm recording! She slams into her. It slams into her and sends her flying against the wall. Ow, I felt that, you bully! She seems quite angry. Sumi gets back up and charges at the creature. Almost? It's then I see one of the invaders sneaking up to Kimiko. A gremlin of all things. I smash it with its ugly face with my boot. I'm not putting up with your nonsense right now. It's done! Oh. I've seen that weapon before. Really? Not that, Kimiko? Just get out of the way. The distinct humming of the weapon begins to echo through the air. Misumi, I'm going to open fire! Right. Misumi dives out of the way, leaving the creature completely exposed. Check out this rail gun. Oh, yes! The payload in the railgun fires. Even the very air around us is forced away by the incredible power of the shot. It blows a hole clean through the creature, and the sheer pressure of it is enough to almost scatter the ranks of the lesser invaders. However, Kimiko looks completely exhausted. She's panting heavily, and looks like she's about to faint. There! We can keep going! I pick her up and hoist her on my back. What are you doing, Akira? There's no way in hell you're going to be able to keep up with us in your current state. Don't worry, I can carry you. Okay. Misumi sees us and points a little bit. Want me to carry you? What? I want to be carried like that too! Not right now, okay? And besides, I probably wouldn't be able to lift you up. You're a beefy girl. We need to go. Okay! She continues to plow through the enemy ranks, but she looks quite annoyed. Oh! It's a doomsday skybeam. Okay. After a long walk, we finally arrive at the epicenter. That is so the end of the first Avengers movie, with the beam going to the sky and a black hole opening up. Oh, that is so that. As needless to say, it doesn't look good. Those are the same soldiers I saw before swarming all over the place. It's them! The rival group! And they're the ones sustaining the rift. I see a massive metallic pillar embedded into the ground. Some sort of energy surging up from it, feeding the breach as above us. We need to destroy that pillar. Leave it to me! Wait, Misumi! I put my hand on her shoulder. What? It's not like they could stop me. You don't know that. It's then we see more of those gigantic beasts from before patrolling around the pillar. Oh, I see. Ugh. Misumi puts her head back down. I don't think I could fight off that many of those things. I definitely don't have it in me to pull off another railgun. What? We don't have the one that you already materialized? So we can't destroy it from a distance. Well, we're gonna need a plan then. But how? It can't start sinking. Think of something, Akira. Just pull out something out of a portal and use it to blow that up. No matter how much I concentrate right now, I don't seem to be able to make anything happen. I can't do it. Damn it, I can't hold back. Oh! But it's then that Misumi suddenly looks like she's really tired. Misumi? I'm fine, don't worry. She doesn't look fine, though. I suddenly feel really weak. To confirm my suspicions, I turn to Kimiko. Can you conjure up anything right now? Anything will do. Okay, how about a playing card? Kimiko concentrates, but nothing seems to happen. How? Our powers. They aren't working. Something isn't right here. But if we don't have our powers, that means we're just ordinary people. All of us look around at each other. It must be because of that pillar. It's nullifying our powers somehow. This is bad. I don't know how to fight without my strength. Sure you do. You just punch like normal. You just won't have enough oomph behind your punch. Akira, what do we do? I look down at my pistol. Well, I pretty much said for most of my life that I'm just a guy with a gun. With an above average luck and a gun against all odds. Oh, I'm a guy with above average luck and a gun against all the odds. Don't worry about a thing.
I've got this. Wait, Akira. Don't do anything reckless. Masumi grabs me by the hand. Please don't go! Her grip feels so weak. It's almost tragic to see her this way. But who else could pull it off? Both of you have been saving my ass this whole time. I'm only an ordinary man, and being able to make portals sometimes doesn't help as much as you think. So you two sit back. I'll show you how to stop an invasion. Don't worry, I'll come back.
'Twas the words of a man who never came back!
The two of them just sit there and look at me. You better come back, Akira. Yeah, you better. I give them a smile, and then begin approaching the epicenter. I just have to hope that my luck holds up. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to win with brute strength. They have those gigantic beasts protecting the pillar. Not to mention that every single one of those soldiers is armed to the teeth. Maybe I could pull something else through a portal. Kimiko and Masumi's abilities are nullified when we get close to the pillar, but maybe I could pull something else out which can get me through this. What if I theorized before was what if what I theorized before was correct, and asking for something which could help me destroy that pillar what repercussions could it have? Damn it, there's no other way though. I get far enough away from the pillar to use my ability. Reaching through the breach, I pull out. What on earth is this meant to be? It looks like some brightly colored gem. For the life of me, I can't even fathom what the hell this thing is supposed to do. Do I throw it or something? Well, if I desire something, then the portal gives it to me. So perhaps this is the key to stopping that pillar. As I hold it in my hand, it starts glowing brighter and brighter. What the hell is this thing? They have come for you, too. Who said that? I did. You're holding me right now. That's the best harmonic voice that I could do. A talking gem? While I appear to be a gem, my true form is something else entirely. I was drawn to this place as I heard the sound of the invaders. Through you, I am able to materialize in this realm. That's all well and good, but what are you? I'm a being akin to the beast you see pouring out of that portal. They are a species which invade and consume mindlessly, theoretically infinite. Let's just say that I represent the interdimensional forces which do not like them in the slightest. So are you willing to help me willing to do a deal with me? A deal? Yes. You want to stop them, don't you? Of course I do, but there's no way I can reach them from here. I can do that for you. Really? How? I will use your life force as a catalyst. So I'm going to die? Through you, I will be able to overload that device. In essence, I am an amplifier of your own powers. So I could potentially die if I use you. That is correct. And it will depend on your own will to live. I look up at the sky as more and more of those things pour forth. I don't have any other choice, do I? There is always a choice. The question is if you can live with the consequences of your choices. I can't. And you have already made your decision, haven't you? Focus your energy into me, and I will grant you your desires. I should have known. It's a solution, but it isn't a good one for me. But there isn't any other choice. Not for me, at least. Okay, let's give it a try. As you wish. This will be the last time we speak. Because I'm going to die? Not necessarily. I'm just not fond of this dimension. But I loathe the invaders. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah, do it already. As you wish. The gem begins to burn in my hand. I find that my fingers uncontrollably curl around it, holding it tightly in place. Searing pain begins to pour through my arm as a bright red light begins to shimmer from within my closed fist. All of the soldiers immediately notice the spectacle and are opening fire on me, but the bullets do not reach me. A massive electrical bolt comes from my hand, aimed at the pillar. The power surging from it splutters, and then it implodes on itself. The pillar seemingly disappears from existence, and the power feeding into the breach disappears. But the breach isn't disappearing. Didn't you say you wanted to stop them? Your meager life force isn't enough to close that breach, too. as you call it. I simply have done what I can with what I have.
Damn it all!
Very well then, I wish you luck.
Don't go!
I already can't feel anything in my hand. The remaining soldiers are recovering from the shock of having a pillar destroyed. They're circling around me. I can't move at all. The gem must have really taken the life out of me. I guess that's it then. Well, while I got what I wanted, I guess that fate decided that I wouldn't achieve it without paying the price. It's then that I hear a sound of something firing. I turn my head to see Kimiko advancing. Masumi is also incapacitating nearby soldiers. Yeah, I was gonna say, I destroyed the pillar. They should have their powers back. They quickly deal with them before rushing over to me. Akira! Don't close your eyes, Akira.
But I'm so tired. I feel like falling asleep. Don't go towards the light, Akira!
Stopped the invasion. Awesome. Is this a dream? Or am I somewhere between life and death? An image is before my mind, becoming clearer by the moment. Let's save. Enjoy it for them. I decide to drift into it. And now an image becomes clear as day.
What? What?
An entangler is assaulting both Masumi and Kimiko, and it looks like they're enjoying it. Part of me feels disgusted. The other part of me remembers all those comics I read about girls and tentacles. Yeah, I've read a couple of those. And that part seems to be winning. Kimiko and Masumi are exchanging a sloppy kiss, and the tentacles are mercilessly writhing all over them. At least they're not writhing inside of them. Ugh. Okay, I'm definitely sure this is a dream now. There's no way that this would happen. But I'll be damned if this isn't really hot in a weird way. And the music is... okay.
Yeah, more! Give me more!
Did I actually just say that? Oh, God. Maybe this is what the afterlife is filled with. Lewd dreams which cater to my deepest desires. Now that I can feel the dream fading, I guess all good things have to come to an end. I wake up back at HQ. Let's see what happens if I, No, I don't want to override my save. Let's save here. Load. Okay, it just goes back to here. I can't help but groan a little bit when I try to move. It's as if I strained every muscle in my body. There's two people sitting by my side, let me guess. Kimiko and Masumi. Honestly, I could probably put this back now. Kimiko? Masumi? Akira, you're awake! Kira! Both of them look like they've been crying. Yeah, don't mind me. I totally don't have a hard on when I woke up there, Kimiko and Masumi. I totally wasn't having lewd dreams. What happened? You don't remember anything? Last thing I remember was that we were at the epicenter of that breach. But anything after that is fuzzy. I feel like I did something really stupid. You don't know anything about the red lightning or how you destroyed the pillar? Yeah, it's like you suddenly developed superpowers out of nowhere. I don't remember, sorry. I try to move, but it hurts too much. It definitely feels like we did something really stupid, though. Damn right you did. You almost died, Akira. You stopped breathing for a while. I was so scared. I'm sorry. I really am. Did one of you perform CPR on me? Somehow I feel like I did something with my power. And I nearly got me killed. I think I should use it again. What happened to the breach? Well, after such a widespread event, it's obvious that we can no longer be hid from everyone. So the agency will be going public soon. Yeah, it'll be like my hometown. Everyone's going to do their best to handle the incursion menace. That's what the plan is, at least. I just hope that everyone is going to be able to handle it. Who made this decision? My father did. The traitor on the board was also discovered, and they are interrogating them to learn what they know. Oh, really? Convenient! Overall, despite the massive damage to the city, everything seems like it's going to be okay. I honestly thought the board member at the beginning was going to be a traitor. And it's all thanks to you, Akira. If you hadn't stopped the breach, there probably wouldn't be a city left. So, did the breach close eventually? I see, that's good then. I just want to go home and enjoy some time off. So you worked out how you're going to use your power then? I don't ever want to use it again. Why? Isn't that the reason you were able to destroy the pillar? Yeah, but it almost killed me, didn't it? I don't want to keep taking stupid risks like that whenever the situation gets bad. You have a point there. I don't know what you did, but you obviously had something to do with your power. And yet it nearly killed you. I think that we can understand it better. I think until we can understand it better, we shouldn't come to rely on it. Absolutely agree. Damn, I wish I was in a hospital bed right now. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are injured after what happened today. We simply cannot find you a place to stay and rest. But you seem to be okay. I'm not dead, but I'm not sure about okay. I can't move my body at all. Looks like we have to carry you then. Don't worry, I've done it before. I don't think I'm going to let you carry him this time. You brought him here, so I'm going to take him back. She begins to conjure what appears to be a wheelchair. Oh, no, you don't. Masumi seems to remain adamant about carrying me. I can't help but groan a little bit. It's nice of you to care, but neither of you can decide who carries me. Then I'll carry myself. You already said that you can't move. Stop trying to act tough, Akira. Yeah, just let me carry you. Let me carry him. You mean... No! Ah! I hit my knee on my desk. No! The two of them continue to argue when we hear someone walking up. I hate to interrupt your lover's quarrel, but I have something I wanted to share personally with Akira. He looks at me. On behalf of the agency board members, I would like to give you an extended leave until you have fully recovered. You may have an all-expenses-paid trip to anywhere in the world you like. In addition, we are more than happy to fulfill any further requests that you have. How about a promotion? Given the circumstances, not an unreasonable request. Enjoy your promotion, Agent Akira. I would also like to inform Masumi that she is a full-fledged agency member now. Really? Masumi pumps her fist in the air, her sudden movement causing gusts of wind through the hall. I did it! Yes. And Kimiko, he trails off. Is there anything you want? You do not have to remain an assistant if you don't want to. I'm happy right where I am, Father. Very well. Remember that if you change your mind, I will be right here. I won't, but thank you. As you wish. See you another time, Kimiko. And Akira, if I find out that you have ever hurt my daughter,
I will be the end of you.
He walks off then. Well, the next couple of weeks are going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to them. No more sneaking around. We'll be like superheroes. I never did like the idea of being a superhero. Might as well just roll with it if it happens. Since there's no beds around here, maybe you could take me home. I would kill just to have a lie down and forget about things for a while. Good thing that I'm on leave. We still haven't decided who's carrying you. Yeah! How about you put me in Kimiko's wheelchair and Masumi can push me? I'm okay with this. I'm fine with that. The two of them are behind me the entire time as we slowly leave headquarters. So wait, if Kimiko makes something, is that technically part of her? So she wants to carry me by putting me in a wheelchair, But she's fine with Masumi pushing that wheelchair, so she still wouldn't be technically carrying me unless the wheelchair is part of her physical being. That is an interesting theory. This has been one hell of an adventure, but it's definitely not It's definitely not going to be the last one. I didn't expect things to work out like this between these two, but I'm glad it did. Let's go home. This is not the end of the game, is it? That's the end? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, okay, I guess it ended happy. It didn't really end with me getting in a relationship with either of the girls. It just kind of ended like how a harem would end. It'd be like, he could end up with either one. You're never gonna know. So, you. Anyway, that does it for this episode. I guess we're finished with Sakura Agent. I think I unlocked all the achievements for that. Let me check my library. Win a poker game? I feel like I won the poker game. I feel like I won that poker game. Why is it saying that that's a lock achievement? I'm not going back to do it. I might do it on my own time. I'm not going to do it on camera. You guys have been waiting long enough for me to finish Sakura Agent. And I know I still have to finish Doki Doki Literature Club. It's just the problem is that the choices are always different when I go in there, so I can't always follow the same route each time, so I might have to start it back from the beginning and just redo the playlist from the beginning, or I could keep all my old videos, because if you guys want that. So I'll show you my new choices and just see if anything is different in the game up to the point where I left off. We shall see. But anyway, that was Sakura Agent. If you liked what you saw, set that like button free. And if you want to check out more videos, please visit the channel. Click that notification button up there in the corner if you want to get updates from my channel. And that's why I always say, click, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I shall see you and all of your beautiful faces in the next video. So, laters!